Beijing Bear. Listen. Listen. Beijing Bear. Listen. Listen. Listen.
Good morning, world. Today is Wednesday, March 12th, the year 2025. In the United States of America and abroad, welcome to C. Jerome 360. I'm your host, C. Jerome. Well, you probably could have heard me all that shit if I put the mic over here. I'm going to get better at this. I keep promising you that, but don't seem to be working out. All right. What are we going to talk about this morning? Well, I guess what I'm going to talk about this morning, since there's no one here but me, no one's on the line, but so I'm going to go ahead and talk it out. This morning we're going to talk about news sources. Where do you get your news? What is news? Who's running this thing here? Well, basically you have, in this world, people that have decided that they would choose between Fox News, or they would choose between MSNBC. Well, let me hip you to something. Those are not news sources. Those are commentary shows. Those are shows where you have people come on board and whichever side, in this case, for Fox, that belongs to Trump. That's a Republican channel. They talk Republican. They do Republican. That's what they are. That's why it was created, to combat MSNBC. Those shows are biased. They lean to whatever side of the political party you want your persuasion is, and that's how you roll. And if that's all you ever watch, that's all you ever hear, then that's all you're going to know. And there's a lot more going on in this world than what's presented on these two channels, which are biased. News choices. Now, when I was a kid, there was basically, I know you heard the story before, oh, when I was a kid, it wasn't but three channels. Well, it wasn't but three channels. And it was CBS, ABC, and NBC. And those channels, especially for CBS, had a dude named Walter Cronkite. Walter would come on, and everybody in the country, no matter what was going on, they believed what Walter was saying. That's real news, trustworthy news. News that's unbiased, that's laid out there for you to make your own decision on how you want to roll. It's kind of like this. Here we have two Marvel figures, okay? On my right, Wolverine. On my left, Black Panther. On my right, Fox News. On my left, NBC. And to drive ratings, this is what they do. All day in, day out, 24/7, to keep us doing the same thing. I say enough of that. So, news source. You have a choice. Every day, 6:30 Eastern Time, CBS, ABC, or NBC delivers a half an hour of news. In your busy day, I will hope that you have enough time to stop at 6:30, put the damn phone down, and find out what's really going on instead of being fed this bullshit by these channels out here of people making money. That's your choice. Now, the next issue I want to talk about a little bit about is immigration. Yesterday, well, before I do that, let me make my position clear. I support the border closing. That's right. I support it. I don't necessarily support how it's being done, but Joe Biden had a chance to do the very same thing by executive order. Stop the nonsense. Just stop. Stop for a minute. That's legal and illegal. And that's what the situation is right now. They ain't letting nobody in. All right, they ain't letting nobody in. All right, the asylum law right now is no one knows what the asylum law really going to be or what it really is. So there ain't nobody coming in here. All right? But a man posed a question to you and inform you of something you might not know. Were you aware that illegal immigrants pay into our Social Security system? That's right. Go out here, just like in your check, they're going to take that out. Now, if you collect it, means that you have to go through the process and become a citizen of some type of naturalized way to be legal to collect that money. So all these immigrants that are here, and I've heard estimates up to $90 billion in our Social Security system put in to the system. And now we've made a decision to get rid of all these immigrants or whatnot who basically help paying for your Social Security. Now, I ain't saying that's the reason they need to stay here or whatnot, but what I am saying is they ain't here for no free ride. I see people, illegals, every day, working construction. That's where they at, you know. Go to a roof. They can strip a roof and put a new one up just like that. I don't see a whole lot of people around in the United States, black or white, lined up to put a roof on. That's work. Did you realize that all the trees in America that are cut for timber or whatnot, who do you think goes out and replants all of those trees every year? Those are migrant workers. They have a role in this country. Don't be in such a hurry to just, I don't know what this phrase is, but the whole situation is bad. And at first I was kind of thinking, okay, Trump is going to come in here and he's going to fix these things and people will be mad but they'll get over it now. And Trump, what he really wants to do is put himself on that Mount McKinley up there, and he's really serious about this. He's here right now and he wants to fix this or whatnot. But the problem is execution, and everything that's done leads back to Putin. As a military man, and any military man out there know that there's something going on that's been going on that continues to go on between Donald Trump and Putin. You don't bend over like that for no one unless something is hairy. So, don't forget that Putin and Russia, first of all, the spies a lie. Russia invaded Ukraine, killed hundreds, thousands of people, and that's murder. I think I need to play a song or something. Is anybody out here? Let me take a look and see if anybody showed up out here. Not a soul. But that's cool, because I noticed that 2 of the days somehow you managed to come over and see what he's talking about. Well, talk about anything, you know. Like I say, life is short. We need to be having a good time in this country. We need to be partying every day and be happy we are in the greatest country in the world was the greatest economy. Now, it's getting kind of rough. So that makes you think about the whole Putin thing. Is he actually trying to blow up the stock market? Is he trying to destroy the country? What really is going on? I'm not a Trump basher. I'm the kind of guy that looks at what's happening and try to figure this thing out. But right now, we're in a mess. Stock market is rolling up and down like it ain't no tomorrow. You know, people are uncertain. This tariff thing, that's not going to work. I really believe that Trump's using the stuff as a bluff. It's leverage. He goes out here, he bluff a tariff. He comes back, he says, I'm going to hold a tariff. He go out here and he bluff a tariff. He comes back, I'm going to hold a tariff. And you can't bluff for so long till you got to show your hand, bro. You know? You can't play with the stock market like this, playing bluff, 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 bluff. Stock market up, down, up, down. It may not come back up. And then what? And then what? Well, like I said, there's a whole lot more fun things to talk about. And we will. Because this week, I am going to get deep into 2 shows. 90 Day Fiance, Married at First Sight. That's right. I watch them both, and I enjoy them. And if you don't like it, that's just too damn bad. But I'm going to get deep into them this week. All right. I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. Figure out what I'm going to do the rest of my day. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good week. I hope we can eliminate some of this bullshit. Black Panther, Wolverine should be friends. Later.